continuing with 15.5, and we're working on expanding logarithms now using the properties of logarithms. I see that I have log base 3, and then I have a whole bunch of pieces in here, and hopefully you can start to spot that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in here. So that means that we're going to write the word or log base 3, log base 3, log base 3, and one more time. I like to do that to get started. And then I think about this, and we've used this rule quite a few times, that this 5 actually has to come out to the front because of this power rule here. So I have the 5 out front, and then I have x, then I have plus here because of they're in the numerator and the multiplication here. I have the 3, so I'm going to put plus. That 3 has to come out front, and then y. And then similarly to another problem we've already done, these are in the denominator, okay? So that I'm thinking about the divide rule because they're in the denominator, and the divide rule correlates to subtraction. So I'm going to subtract, and then I have 19. I'm going to subtract, and I have z. Okay? And that's the logarithm expanded. Okay? Don't forget to write your base 3 here, okay? Next up, we have log base 2, and we see 3 things inside the parenthesis here, but you might want to think about, hey, could I simplify first? Okay, simplify first. And from a previous module, we should know how to simplify this. You know, we have x to the square root of x to the 6y squared. Well, 2 goes into 6 3 times, so we have 3x's come out, and then 2 goes into 2 1 time with a remainder 0, so 1y comes out. So this denominator here would simplify to x to the 3rd y. So I'm going to write that log base 2 x to the 3rd y. And now you can see that, hey, I got some x's in the numerator and some x's in the denominator. This can cancel out and knock this down to x squared. Okay? So cleaning that up a little bit, I'll write it over here. I got log base 2 of 1 on the top, or in the numerator, x squared y. Okay? So just a little upfront simplifying can help you with this problem. So just wanted to add a problem like this into your notes. So now I see 1, 2, 3 pieces. So I'm going to write log base 2, log base 2, log base 2. All right. Well, let's see. The 1's in the numerator, so I'm going to put 1. Again, similarly to this problem, we have the denominator. So the denominator's here. I have to remember this is going to come out front, so I have minus, because of the division, 2 log base 2 of x minus y. Now this problem caught me the first time I did it recently, as I missed something on it, is that, hey, this thing right here can be simplified. And we've worked on this before, and I'll make a little side note over here, that if we look at, you know, what is log base 2 of 1? Well, we have a rule up here. It says log base b of 1 is always equal to 0. So this piece is actually equal to 0. And we've looked at it also as we can think about 2 to what power equals 1? Well, 2 to the 0 power. So this piece is 0. So think about a big 0 over the top of it. Well, if it's a 0 there, we don't have to write it. And so what we should write for our final answer is just minus 2 log base 2 of x minus log base 2 of y. okay, because that part cancels out. Okay, so hopefully that helps a little, and that wraps up 15.5